is a pretty special video, and I wish I would have filmed the intro with her because I met Oceana in person and it was awesome. It was such a nice Saturday to hang out. We actually decided to go thrifting, and yeah, I'm just going to show you the footage and then we'll come back. Hey guys, so as you might have seen a few clips, I am thrifting with Oceana and she didn't find much.
Yeah, that's pretty typical for me.
Is that?
Yeah, I don't buy books that easily.
Yeah, that's right. You were saying that you you're choosy.
Yeah.
That's fair. I am a little less choosy.
Yeah, but you found some good ones.
Yeah. Okay, so she brought me to a place where it's kind of like a new bookstore, but also they have like used books, which is kind of cool. And their used book section was gigantic.
Yeah.
And like I wanted way more than I bought. But this one is just reminiscent from my childhood. I just saw the cover and I was like, yep, I remember reading that from the church library. So I'll probably give this a read in May when I do my May reads. And then from that same store, these three I haven't heard anything about. I just bought them on the back summary. I don't know if you ever do that. Do you ever do that?
Rarely now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't do that a ton, but if it's a Christian book, I feel a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. The Blackguard's Moon, I'm kind of in a pirate ship mood at the moment. So I got this one, and Off-World by Robin.
That one looks interesting.
I've heard of Robin Parrish actually before.
I think so too.
But I can't remember what exactly.
I like that cover. It's so spooky.
Yeah. Should I read it in October maybe?
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, so that one is a thriller, I believe. Oh yeah. Okay, I didn't even tell you about this one.
Yeah.
This one is, I think it's science fiction. Yep. Where there's like some kind of Mars mission, and then they come back to Earth and everybody's gone.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds really good.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me if it's good.
I will. And then obviously, I love that when you can find like a really good synopsis.
Yeah.
And then you're like, and it's a Christian author. And you're like, so. And then this one, which also had a really good
yeah, I read it
blurb.
too. It sounded really good.
Yeah. So this is about, she's the last Christian on the planet or something.
Yeah.
Christianity's been wiped out. I don't know how that works, but something. So let's move it to you for a whole book.
Yeah, so then we went to another little thrift store and I saw this book. It's called Gospel Fluency by Jeff Vanderstelt. So yeah, this is a Christian nonfiction, and I first heard about the author through like a podcast that I listened to. So I always like had his book in my head. And then so when I saw it, I was like, that's the one. And it's a good thing I bought it because I needed it for a video. So,
yes,
yeah.
I'll link that video down below.
Yeah. So that is all that I got.
The podcast that you've heard of him, was it his podcast or was he
No,
a guest?
he was a guest.
Ah,
Yeah, he was a guest.
I see. Cool. All right, and then I just have a couple of more. These two came from the same thrift store. I finally got the first one, The False Prince, because I have a different one from this series, but I don't have the first one, so now I have.
That's a nice copy too.
Yeah, it's in really good shape. And then this one, again, this one was a lot more of a risk because
that would be risky.
As far as I know, it's not a Christian author. So yeah, I don't know. Have you guys heard of this one? This one was just about the woman who her daughter went missing, and then 10 years later, she gets a letter that says, "I know where your daughter is."
Interesting.
Yeah. And then the last one that we just finished up at, I got this one, The Storied Life of A.J. Fikry, I don't know. I've heard about this one quite a bit on BookTube, and
I don't think I have.
I've been interested about it. I think it's something about reliving a life.
Oh.
It's that kind of trope.
Okay.
And it's a hardcover, and it was $1, so it was like, sweet.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's the haul.
Yeah. Feels good.
It's a little lopsided. But I had a lot of fun, and Oceana drove me around her hometown, and we went to a few thrift stores that she's familiar with. So that was fun. So thanks for driving me around and thrifting with me.
I'm so glad this worked out.
Yeah.
I've never met anyone from YouTube before, so this is my first meeting, and I was like really nervous, but I'm really happy that we did this.
Yeah, it's been awesome. And and we've been together for like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 hours already.
Yeah.
And it feels like
no
nothing.
problem.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for watching. Go check out Oceana's channel. I'll leave her channel link down below. And yeah, have a lovely day. Bye.
Bye.
It was so great to meet you, Oceana. That was like so fun. Yeah, so let me just show you the rest of the books that I thrifted on our vacation. The ones that I thrifted while I was with Oceana, those ones I've just shown you. So the rest of these I just thrifted throughout our road trip. Okay, so these are the 3 I thrifted with Oceana. I found Brandon Sanderson's The Way of Kings. Now, funnily enough, this is actually like my 3rd copy of this book, but one of the copies is in the CF book sale, and the other one is a mass market paperback. So this was $1, so I figured I would see which one I like to read from more, because I do like mass market paperbacks, so we will see. And then I saw these 2, and I was like, wait, I have the first one from a different haul. So I hauled the next 2. So the second book is Lessix Key. These are from the Eldarn Sequence series. I don't know anything about them. And then book 3 is The Larian Senators. No clue. Please let me know if you have read those, because I am clueless. Alright, this one I also thrifted with Oceana. I forgot about that one. And then I found this box set of Road to Avonlea books. I never read these as a kid, but I always watched the TV show growing up, so I'm going to save these for May when I do my childhood reads. Last month I read A Snicker of Magic, and I liked it, so when I saw it at the thrift store, picked it up. I found an excellent copy of The False Prince. Actually, this one was with Oceana too. Wait, so was this one. Sorry, my books are all mixed up. Okay, these 2 are also with Oceana. And then I found these 2. They are book 1 and 2, I believe. So, The Blackthorn Key and Mark of the Plague by Kevin Sands. I don't know anything about these either, but they were in good condition and they were $1 a piece. So I thought that was a really good deal. I've got another one for the #1 Ladies Detective Agency, The Tears of the Giraffe by Alexander McCall Smith. I found 2 Andrew Clavin books. I still have never read Andrew Clavin, so these will be a first. But they are book 3 and 2, so I need to find book 1. I believe Andrew Clavin is a Christian fiction. I found this book of good poems, and when I browsed through it, they looked more short, and like they might have rhythm. I like those more than like the long, lengthy, rhythmless poems, you know? So I'm hoping that one will be a good one, or I'll find a few that are good at least. Emily at Books with Emily Fox. She Loves the Humans by Matt Haig. Again, our reading styles are not the same, but we'll see, I guess. I found Rebel Angels by Libba Bray. I got the first one from Chantal at Unintentional Life for my birthday. I haven't read it yet, but now I have the second one. Hopefully I like them, and then I have both. And then a few mass market paperbacks. I love, love, love this edition of The Three Musketeers by Alexandre Dumas. This says a new translation. A new translation. So if it's a new translation, I never even looked at the year. Let's look at the year. The pages are so brittle. 1952. Love, love, love a good vintage copy. Speaking of, I found Peril at End House by Agatha Christie. I didn't have this one yet. I got The Summer of the Monkeys. I watched this movie a lot as a kid, so I'll save that for May. As well as I found a vintage copy of Island of the Blue Dolphins, which I also read as a kid and I enjoyed it as an adult. And then I finally found, so I remember reading a series by Lurleen McDaniel in high school, and I could never remember what it was called. I knew like a couple of the characters, I knew a couple of like the plot points, but I forgot what it was called, and I'm pretty sure this is a trilogy bind up. I'm pretty sure this is the trilogy, so I will save this for me as well, and hopefully, I mean, I kind of think I won't like it, but it'll be fun anyway to go back and reread it. So this is the book haul from our little road trip that we did. So yeah, it was really fun. Thanks for coming thrifting with me and Oceana. It was just such a blessing to meet her. So yeah, go check out our channel if you haven't already. And I hope you have a lovely day. Bye. I just wanted to add here that I'm just so thankful for this booktube community. It's just I don't know, it feels like, I don't know, you guys just feel like my friends, and it was just made clear today seeing Oceana and having the friendship just flow like we've been friends for a while, because we have, and I just think that's so awesome. And I just want to encourage you guys to just, you know, don't be afraid to open up to people, even online. Like, obviously be safe about it, but you know, it's such a blessing and a cool experience. So thank you, Oceana, for meeting up with me. It was such a good time, and yeah, I hope we can meet up again someday.